The 904 Bedford was one of the homes in which she was living during her life and her career. Greta Garbo was a Swedish American actress, generally regarded as one of the greatest screen actresses of all time. Garbo was known for her melancholic, somber persona due to her many portrayals of tragic characters in her films, and for her subtle and understated performances. She was born on September 18, 1905 in Stockholm, Sweden, and died on April 15, 1990 at New York Presbyterian Hospital in New York. She was only 5'7", and her full name was Greta Larusa Gustafano. 906 Bedford. Good morning. Beautiful day. Beautiful flowers. This was once the home of Frank Sinatra, Ava Gardner, Greta Garbo, Anthony Quinn. She was active in the industry from 1920 to 1941. And this was just one of the many places that Greta Garbo lived. Besides 904, she lived at 9091 Alto Cedar Drive, Beverly Crest Drive, Beverly Drive, Camden. She lived mainly all throughout Beverly Hills, some in Santa Monica, Hollywood. She lived at one time, she lived at 1919 North Argyle Avenue. She lived on Bristol Avenue in Bristol Heights. She lived on Sunset Boulevard, a few places there, Cliffwood Avenue in Brentwood, Carmelina Avenue. She lived on Ocean Avenue in Santa Monica, San Vicente in Santa Monica. Now, as beautiful as she was, Greta Garbo never married, she had no children, and lived alone as an adult. Her most famous romance was with her frequent co-star John Gilbert, with whom she lived intermittently in 1926 and 1927. Her occupation was an actress. Now, because she had no children, her niece, Gray Westfield, was the sole heiress to Greta Garbo's estate. One of her most famous lines from the movie I Want to Be Alone came from Grand Hotel. It was derived from the 1932 film Grand Hotel, in which she famously said, I want to be alone, emphasized immediately by, I just want to be alone. Garbo seemed to enjoy this gentle self-mockery, as did both the press and her MGM studio. 'Greta Garbo was one of the most glamorous and popular motion picture stars of the 1920s and 30s. She is best known for her portrayals of strong-willed heroines, most of them as compelling, enigmatic as Garbo herself. Greta Gustafsson was a department store clerk when a director gave her a small part in a film. She studied at the Royal Dramatic Theatre in Stockholm and played a major role in Gustave Berling's Saga 1924. The film's director, Martine Stiller, gave her the name Garbo and secured her contract with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayers in Hollywood. In the silent movie era, Greta Garbo appeared in more popular romantic dramas such as Splash and The Devil. 1927, she projected a luminous quality that was perfect for silent pictures, but sound allowed her to become an even bigger star. She received an Academy Award nomination for the second sound film, Romance, 1930. 904 Bedford Avenue, all the way down to 441 North Bedford Avenue. The stars lived in a beautiful homes, peaceful, tranquil setting. You had gobs of movie stars living close together in the Beverly Hills area. It's one of the most serene, quiet, peaceful neighborhoods, along with Roxbury Drive and others.